December 1968, a quiet lover's lane outside Vallejo, California. A car sits alone in the dark. Inside are two teenagers. Minutes later, gunshots shatter the silence. Over the next year, a killer would target young couples across Northern California. He would write to newspapers, send cryptic ciphers, and give himself a name that would haunt investigators for decades: the Zodiac. But behind the letters and symbols, one suspect kept appearing in police files. A man investigators believed could be the killer. His name was Arthur Leigh Allen. In 1971, investigators received a disturbing phone call. A man told police he believed his friend might be the Zodiac Killer. The friend had once spoken about hunting couples. He had mentioned the name Zodiac long before the letters appeared in newspapers. And he owned a watch marked with the same crosshair symbol the killer used in his messages. The man he was describing was Arthur Leigh Allen. Allen lived in Vallejo, California, just minutes from the location of the Zodiac's first confirmed attacks. He was intelligent, quiet, and according to people who knew him, increasingly disturbing. Allen had been dismissed from his job as a school teacher. His behavior had raised serious concerns, but suspicion alone does not make someone a killer. In 1972, detectives searched Allen's home. They found weapons, ammunition, and disturbing material. But they did not find what they needed most: proof. Detectives compared Allen's handwriting to the Zodiac letters. It did not match. They checked fingerprints from crime scenes. No match. Later, DNA testing from the Zodiac letters also failed to identify him. And yet, many investigators still believed they had the right man. Allen had been questioned multiple times. He lived near the crime scenes. He owned a Zodiac brand watch, bearing the same crosshair symbol used by the killer. Some detectives privately believed he had simply been careful enough to avoid leaving the evidence they needed. One investigator later said they were only one piece of evidence away from charging him. Arthur Leigh Allen died in 1992. He was never charged with the Zodiac murders. Officially, he was never the Zodiac Killer. But if Allen wasn't the man behind the letters, then who was? More than 50 years later, the Zodiac case remains unsolved. Some of the killer's ciphers have been cracked. Others still remain a mystery. And one of those ciphers may still hold the identity of the killer. In the next part, we'll examine the code investigators still struggle to fully understand, and why it may reveal the Zodiac's final secret.